What's up, cuties? Happy Monday to each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Just some quick hot topics. I have so many, but it's no way in the world I'm going to be able to get through all of this. It's a lot. It's a lot going on in the world. Okay, it's crazy. But hello. I'm not going to be able to say hello individually because I do have a BE experience. Cutie Crew, you guys know what the BE is in a couple hours. But hello again. If you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button for me. Also, let's see what's going on here. Also, make sure you are subscribed. Share the video with your friends, your family, your mom and them, everybody. Share the video. Shout out to all of the new subscribers as well. I appreciate you guys. And let's get started. Let's get started. I do want to start this on a serious note. A couple things that, I didn't want to do that. Couple things that's going on. But first, the LA protest. What are you all's thoughts about it? I'm going to share my screen with you. It's been going down. It's been going down. Sly Stone. Yes, Gloria. Thank you for that. I saw that yesterday. Rest in peace to Sly Stone. I think they say he was 67, 68. That's still young. Rest in peace. But what are you all's thoughts about the protest? Are you resting in your 92% or not? Let me know. Let me know. It's sad. It's very unfortunate. LA is one of my favorite places to go. I actually planned on going in July, but I don't know what all of this that's going on. But if you are looking at my screen, it looks like a war zone. It looks like a war zone. And I don't wish this on anybody, any race of people, period. No matter what. But where's this video? Look at this, guys, real quick. Look at all of these police cars on the freeway there. And yeah, the city is on fire. They're protesting big time. Now, okay, Marshannon, I see you. Marshannon says none of my business. Perazzi, Trump is wrong, and how can he do this? But pardon the January 6th convicts. Trending. Hey, little sis. Little sis, I was talking about that video yesterday of yours on legal at some point. I was telling the Cutie Crew last night on Patreon to make sure they go watch all things Brit Edie, as well as this damn lawsuit. But thank you for dropping in, little sis. I agree with you. Parsas, I think it was. But we know that, look, this was his goal, the orange man, to get things like this started. And I don't think that LA will be the only city that's experiencing this. But I want to put up something because Marshannon said it. Marshannon says she minding her business. A lot of people are. I feel for them. Let me say that, but I'm also minding my business. I'm resting in my 92%. But Plies, oh my goodness. I have a newfound respect for Plies, especially when the election, the race was going on. He used his voice in such a great way. And I'm going to read to you guys what he had to say. Plies said, "Dear Latino/Hispanic community, many thought voting for him was going to get you acceptance or monetary gain. You either overlooked the evil agenda or believed the lies and left out your own people to dry. No one deserves this evil treatment, but elections do have consequences." Now, I want to say, no one No one deserves this evil treatment, just like he said. And unfortunately, elections do have consequences. So I do hope that they can get things um settled. You know what I'm saying? Because it's innocent people that are um, you know, losing their lives and injured and all of that. And look, we are only 6 months in. We are only 6 months in. We ain't seen shit yet. Okay. So prayers going up. Look, I have family members that are of mixed race, Hispanic included in that. And look, I accept everybody. I really, really do. So I don't wish this on them. However, what Ply said, elections have consequences. And I think if we would have had their vote in the mix, we wouldn't even be dealing with this. We'll talk about this in members only, child. You guys know child, girlfriend chronicles say I'm minding my black business in 2025. Girlfriend, you and Simone, child. Shut them down, Simone. I love you guys, all of you. But we'll keep an eye out on it. We'll talk about this in members only. I try to stay away from politics and things like that. But Kamala told them, thank you, Para. Kamala told them he was going to send the army after us. And we're going to end this on this. Again, LA won't be the only city. This was laid out in his plans and his goals to have everybody really under, what is it called, guys? Marshall. Thank you, Tommy Bites. Welcome. Welcome, Tommy Bites Homestead. New to the channel. I appreciate you. What is it? Martial law? Martial law. Thank you. That's his goal. Dictatorship, all of the above. We'll talk about it Thursday, Cutie Crew. But something else that was, oh my goodness, heartbreaking. And I saw it on YouTube before I was able to see it on social media. But there were, and I had planned to do a video on my other channel. There were two YouTubers unalived by another YouTuber over beef. Tawana, over beef. There's a whole beef sector. I don't know. I doubt if these three were a part of the beef sector. However, they had a long-standing YouTube beef. And I'm going to give you guys the breakdown, but this all stemmed from allegedly copyright strikes. Now, you guys know I've been one that has preached since I started my channel. There ain't going to be no YouTube back and forth for me because I told you guys how this shit can end. I told you how this can end. And unfortunately, for YouTuber Finney the Legend and his wife, also known as Bubbly, they were unalived yesterday by YouTuber Sin City Manny, right on the Las Vegas Strip outside of the Bellagio. So I want to show you guys. Let's see if I still have this gentleman's. I can close this. Yeah. And everything that I'm sharing is covered under the Copyright Disclaimer Act. It is all over YouTube. And for me, I hate to see folks' last moments. But Finney the Legend and his wife were live streaming on the Vegas Strip. There's a lot of YouTubers that go down to the Strip and they walk the Strip and they go live, and that's their content. Finney the Legend wife, her nickname is Bubbly, saw the other YouTuber walk up. I'm not gonna play it. But if you guys want to see it, search it. Hey, Brittany Janae. And I saw it at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm like, oh my God. But the wife was live streaming and she saw the other guy that ended up unaliving her and her husband walk up. And she walked up to him and she said, don't start no shit now. Something like that. He didn't say a word. He pulled out his pow pow and he pumped 5 bullets into Finney the legend, unaliving him instantly. And the wife started screaming, are you serious? Are you serious? And he turned that pow pow right on her and unalived her. And she was the one that was live streaming it. So you saw like what I'm assuming you didn't see her fall, but she fell and then the camera fell. This was all over YouTube, all over copyright strikes. So what I'm assuming allegedly is they probably were going back and forth, striking each other's channels, and probably a lot more. I did see a video of one of the husband that was unalive, Finney the legend. He had made a video and said, we've been beefing for a while. I don't want this to go on. At first, he was like, I ain't never scared. You know what I mean? You bet not trending. Look at me. I really think I'm trending's big sister, like for real. But Trendon said this reinforces that I will do my best not to engage with these unstable people. Yeah, this is unfortunately how a lot of situations play out. But anyway, Finney the legend, rest in peace again to him. I saw a video where he was saying, at first he was like, I ain't no punk. It is what it is. But in another video, he felt like this other guy had mental issues, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, he wasn't wrapped too tight. Okay. But let's go ahead and take a quick look and listen at another guy that just gave an account on what happened. Hey, somebody's mama. And then also, I'm going to share the story from Neighborhood Talk. This is trigger warning. I'm not going to show any videos of it. Like I said, if you want to see it, search. It's on YouTube. You will see it. But just the content itself. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. All right. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Yes, please be careful. For me, it's never that serious. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let people talk. I don't think it's too many people that's out here that's punks. Naturally, ain't nothing like for some people to come out here and snap back and clap back. But yeah, is it worth it? You know what I mean? And I do want to say again, rest in peace to Finney the legend and his wife. Prayers and condolences going up to their family. If they had children, I believe that they did. All of that is crazy. Tommy Bites, I'm not sure if they had kids or not. I did hear a child that started screaming, but this is the Las Vegas Strip. It was packed. So there's multiple videos of people that just took off running, once this happened. And that child that you heard and that I heard could have very well been one of them that was on, the strip. Not sure. But again, this is covered under the Copyright Disclaimer Act. Let's go ahead and take a listen just to this guy giving an account.
Well, hello. It's Vegas Police C, and this is a very sad story here in Las Vegas. We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do hard news, but because this involves Las Vegas and social media people, one of whom I knew, I feel that this is in my wheelhouse. According to eyewitnesses and footage from a live stream, a YouTuber known as Finney the Legend was broadcasting his walk along the strip near the Bellagio fountains when accompanied by a woman. During the stream, another individual believed to be a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name Sin City Manny or is affiliated with the Sin City Family Channel, briefly appeared in the background before returning moments later and engaging in a heated confrontation with the woman. This is all on a YouTube live. Seconds later, the man could be seen pulling out a handgun and firing multiple shots off screen. The live stream recorded at least 7 gunshots as bystanders screamed and fled for safety. The woman accompanying the streamer appeared to grab the camera during the chaos, and she fell to the ground. I did see the video. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, at least 2 people have perished in this tragedy. We'll see the entire story tomorrow in the news. Vegas policy.
All right. So he's another content creator, Vegas Policy, I'm assuming. When he said that he was familiar with one of them or friends with one of them, I took that to mean that most likely he was friends with the Sin City Manny guy who just turned himself in. But yeah, this is sad, guys, sad and sick. So I'm also going to show you the clip from Neighborhood Talk, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I did see Erica Yvette podcast. I'm going to read your comments, sis, after we watch this. So let me start. That way we'll have a full screen. But shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to all the platforms that I'm sharing content from. I appreciate you guys. And let's go ahead and take a look. So when they posted this 6 hours ago, the guy was still a suspect and on the run, but he did turn himself in. He will never see the light of day. And was the beef worth it? Was the beef worth it? But take a listen. Let me point out right here in the bottom right is the wife. May she rest in peace. I only know her nickname, and it was Bubbly. And this is when she saw the guy walking up. And in her live video, she said, "Don't start no shit." So let's see. I doubt if, Lord, please, let me get an overlay ready just in case. The Neighborhood Talk. I don't think they would show that. But take a look. Take a look. Oh, they. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But look, this is the harsh reality. This is a harsh reality. And she didn't, in my opinion, approach him in a negative manner. I will say, I don't know him. I don't know their history. I just learned of all 3 this morning. But let me take this down. You guys just witnessed what happened. So she, only thing she walked up to him and said was like, "Don't start no shit now." Naturally, I doubt if she knew that he had a pow or anything like that. And it's sad. So again, I want to read Erica's comment, and we're going to keep it moving. Look, it's a sad day. It's a dirty day. This Diddy-ish. I feel so gross. Not only Diddy, it's a lot of stuff just ill. You know what I mean? Ill. Just make you want to just go soak in the tub. Calgon, take me away. But Erica said, that's the problem. Most of these people out here running their mouths on social media are punks, but they don't know there are some real crazy people out here and don't mind showing them crazy. Yeah. But look, in this case and in all cases, we know, and I know you're not saying this, that this is not the answer. This is not the answer. And also, I've always said I get some of the dialogue. For me, if I address some shit, it's one and done. I promise you, ain't gonna be no beef. And beef sells. Let me say this: beef sells. If I was going back and forth with trending, and I make a video about trending, then trending can come out and make a video about me, then I'm gonna respond back to trending, and trending gonna come. We could be talking forever and making money. All money ain't good money for me. And I just say this, and look, people got a right to do whatever the hell they want to do. It's their business, and I man. But Unfortunately, the circumstances can often lead to this. So again, prayers going up. Prayers going up. Also, do not mention any content creators in the chat. Trenda, you said I just told someone on Saturday that I made a firm decision not to have YouTube beef when I discovered your channel. You always set the example for me, big sis. Oh, thank you, little sis. Thank you so much. And I've held on to that since day one. Now, how have I had to come out here and address maybe one person and didn't want to do that? But it was like, girl, shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, prayers going up. Prayers going up. You guys put some, if you don't mind, put some prayer emojis in the chat for the husband and wife that lost their lives. You know what I mean? It's never this serious. And like Erica said, sometimes you just don't know who you're really beefing with and what limit they are willing to go to. You know what I'm saying? So prayers going up to Finney the legend and his wife, Bubbly, and I plan on searching YouTube later just to get a little more info on that. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Let's go ahead and get into some Diddy-ish. Then I'll end this on Sonny Minkx. Sonny Minkx. They who child? They out here clowning Sonny. They out here clowning Sonny. We'll talk about it. Moses is home. She's synced her man child. So I want to touch on this Diddy stuff real quick. It's a mess. It is a mess. And Diddy had a whole harem. My question though to you guys, because I don't know if you guys were aware, but if you weren't, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh your memory. Because I got some questions for Steve Harvey. I got questions for Steve Harvey. Do you guys remember when Lori Harvey was dating Diddy? Put a one in the chat if you remember. Lori Harvey and Diddy was a thing. Now, this is after Lori was dating Diddy's son, Justin. Diddy somehow ended up with Lori. And the reason why I have questions for Steve Harvey, and I always did, but since we are here when it comes to this case, the reason why I had questions for Steve Harvey and Marjorie, the mama, is they vacationed with Diddy and Lori as a couple. So if you guys look here, you see Lori, you see Steve, this is Marjorie, this is Diddy. You see right here, Lori with a hand on the back of Diddy's neck. You see Lori and Diddy almost dressed alike. I believe they were getting off of a yacht at this picture. I don't know. And then you also see Diddy's son, Justin, and that was Lori when she was dating him. What are you all's thoughts about this? Do you think that, because Marjorie hit a lick with Steve, and do you think that they was okay with it because of Diddy and his status and his money and billionaire? This has always creeped me out. And I'm sorry. I think that Lori probably had to do some strings for some change. Diddy probably didn't go as deep as he did with a lot of the other ladies. But I don't know. Will they testify? Will Lori Harvey testify? Will they call her? But when the parents seemingly were down for it, you know, it's crazy considering everything that's now coming out and continues to come out. They said she's just like her mom. Ooh, I think things got too crazy and she left. Gia, me too. And I'm gonna show you another one who I think things got a little bit crazy for. What Aunt Debbie asks? Yes, Aunt Debbie. Lori Harvey dated Justin. Diddy's oldest, and then she ended up with Diddy. Ended up with Diddy. Let's see what you guys are saying. So Steve knows, and I'm sure attended some of Diddy's parties. Allegedly, we don't know. And they was okay with her dating him. I do think that they were absolutely okay with her dating him. But they had to have been shocked at the news when all of this stuff started coming out. Steve shut that down after them videos went viral, proving the point that his daughter is being groomed to be a hole digger. Well, how he shut it down and who was grooming her? Her mama? Girlfriend Chronicles? How he shut it down? You know? DeSarah, I agree, sis. Let me see if I can find your comment. DeSarah said Diddy is a monster, but listening to this trial, I don't think he treated all the women the same. I agree, but I also think that it depends on who the women were tied to. So with the Lori Harvey, I really don't think, he probably got a couple picks. I don't know. Maybe they did the do. I don't know. But I don't think with Steve that Diddy would try the whole freak offs and all of that with her. Don't know though. We don't know. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Couple more. Say it again. They all sold their souls for money and fame. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And we'll have another discussion about this trial. I've been following it. You guys should know. I follow and read all day long. Then I catch absolutely Armand and a couple content creators. And even the anonymous victim, Jane, I think she too sold her soul. I'm sorry. But let's get into somebody else that was down for the get down. She's a professional baby mama, in my opinion, allegedly. And I'm talking about Joey Chavez. I'm talking about Joey. Now, as you guys can see, let me go to the pic. Joey had her turn with Diddy as well. Joey's first child is by Bow Wow. You guys see a young Bow Wow with Diddy. And this is Joey on one of those famous yachts with Diddy. This is Diddy on top of Joey. There was a picture of Diddy kissing Joey, and she looked like she wanted to throw up. How come I didn't send myself that picture? She was in it for the money. Okay. And then Joey also has a son by rapper Future. Lori Harvey dated Future. And then she also just had a baby. I don't even know if that child is one now with Trayvon Diggs, whose brother, Stefan Diggs, is dating Cardi B. Now, from what I can remember when it came out that Lori was one of the women in the harem, I think she was a one and doneer. I think that no, she wasn't a one and doneer because Diddy threw a birthday party for her. And but I think that with her, Diddy not worried about Bow Wow or Future. Steve Harvey got power like he does. So I don't think that he would have tried it with Lori. But I do think that Joey experienced some things. So later on in the week, we'll discuss. We talked about it last night. Shout out to Simone. We had a big debate when it comes to a lot of these women and if they are true victims. Do I think they were victimized based off of some of the activities that they started off agreeing with, but didn't think that it would get to the level that he did? Yes, I do think that they were victimized. But as wasn't it the Sarah? Somebody said a lot of them sold their souls. Para sold their souls. So it's crazy. We'll talk about it more, but I want to show you guys something else when it comes to Diddy because it's not only women, child. It's not only a women. Um, Hitmaker, also known as Youngberg, came out basically to me Kind of said Diddy attempted to groom him in a sense. At least that's how I took it. Youngberg is, well, Hitmaker. He goes by Hitmaker now. Is a producer, very good one. And you guys take a look. Let me take this off the screen. He was sitting down talking to Ray J, and Ray J is just ill. I'm so sick of Ray J. But take a listen to what he said, and I think that Diddy was putting him under a test. But he said, "Come here, you little pretty mother effer." A mess.
Like, Berg stood his ground on Diddy. I tried to get Berg to squash his beef with Diddy. That nigga was like, fuck no, I'm my own nigga. I'm about to get on my own yacht. I'm about to go do my own songs with my own team. I don't give a fuck about ever minute. Story. Hey, yo, look, so like, this why, like, Diddy be doing some real wild shit. Shout out to Diddy. I think,
Shout out to Diddy.
I was, he said something wild that I can't even really say on stream. You got to. Bro, he was like, come here, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
that's crazy.
Well, at the end of the day, bro, like, nah, like, I'm like, we
Shut
at
up,
his crib,
Ray J.
we at Star Island. I'm like, huh? He like, yo, I made motherfuckers forget that such and such was this. Imagine when I put my arms around your little fine ass. I said, what?
Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy? Put it in the chat. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think like I do? Do you think that Diddy was testing the waters to see if he got him? Because had Hitmaker not reacted that way, you know, Diddy probably would have been able to get down with him. Now, for me, I feel like it seemed like a Girlfriend Chronicles. He gonna say shout out to Diddy, you know, and then before Hitmaker could even finish what he was about to say, Ray J was gonna butt in and say something. But what I was saying was that was a test. That was a test. And had Hitmaker fallen for that, he would have been tooted up in the air, child. His rear would have been tooted up in the air. For me, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. I really do think that Diddy, and I've talked about this before, I think that he's bi at least. And I think that I don't know if I give him a percentage, I would say he's 80% attracted to men and 20% women. I think a lot of these women were used as beards, as a cover. That's what beards are, as a cover for who he really preferred. But look, there's rumors out there about Diddy, Ray J, Diddy, Meek Mill, Diddy with other men. Diddy had his studio named Daddy's House. A lot of the rappers said that they felt some type of way going to a studio that's named Daddy's House. There's also a Drink Champs, excuse me, video where Diddy, Fabulous, Jadakiss, who else? Nori. You guys look that video up, and I'm sure clips will come up. Diddy said something like, say hi to daddy to Fabulous. Fabulous looked really nervous. And then he said, yeah, and how come I ain't see you? How come you were the exchange? This is before Diddy was arrested and all of that. The exchange to me gave me the impression that some shit went down. Probably against Fabs. Everything I'm saying is my opinion only. Fabulous will. You know, or Diddy tried him just like he tried Youngberg, but something you could tell they were visibly disturbed. So you guys know I'm going Red, and we got to talk because I got to figure out how come you can't get into Patreon. You guys know I'm hooked on this Diddy stuff. It's a mess. It's a mess. And it's crazy. Now, one last thing when it comes to this Diddy stuff, and then we'll get into Monique, and then we'll go over what's going on as far as the reaction to Sonny's announcement. Give me 1 second. 50 Cent's first baby's mama, Shaniqua Tompkins, excuse me, got her 2 cents to say when it comes to this whole Diddy trial. After I show you guys this, I'll read a couple comments and we're going to keep this thing moving. Shout out to you guys. Please hit the like button for me if you haven't already. Shout out to the replay gang yang in advance. And also those of you that's watching from the bushes. But look, everybody know that 50 Cent and Diddy has had this long-standing beef. And don't mention her name in the chat. The second baby mama, she on the screen. But the first baby mama shaded the second baby mama today. And a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said that. Absolutely, she should have. Because when 50 Cent got with the second baby mama, he felt like he had a prize. And he used to always come out and try to get under the skin of his first baby's mama, Marquise's mom, who's a sister. And she said, look, I ain't never sell no cat. I'm from Queens, not the Philippines. That's a whole bar, child. That's a whole bar. I'm going to play you guys her video. She's, for the most part, stayed quiet on a lot of these matters. But she say she from Queens, not the Philippines, and she ain't selling no cat. Now, when it comes to what's going on in this Diddy trial, a lot of cat was sold. And I just can't look at you like a victim. I'm sorry. Take a look, guys. So she just being petty. She went out. She was dancing. And I love the quote. I'm from Queens, not the Philippines. I ain't never sell no cat. All right. So comments under the post. This person said she, talking about the baby mama from the Philippines, she thought she was special. And Shanique was laughing. And look, get your patty on. Now, Daphne Joy is Filipino. So thoughts about that? Would you have stayed silent, or would you take a dig at 50 Cent and his second baby mama based off of the happenings, based off the rumors, based off of everything that's going on? Island Girl said, no victim on the stand, just women trying to sleep their way to the top, and it's gone wrong. These rappers have a type. They look alike. They do. Well, I also think that I don't know what Marquise's mom, 50 Cent's first. I hate saying baby mama, but it's what they say today. I don't know what she's done. She's a cute girl, but she's definitely all black. Okay. Drop the mic. A whole bar. You hear me? I'm with her too. G-Mom Liz said, my mama used to say some men will get down with a snake if somebody would hold his head. Ooh, child. Another one bites the dust. The Negroes going down every other day for Cooch. Diddy's is just amplified. Here go trouble. Hey, I got two troubles. Irene. I haven't seen Irene in a minute. And Simone's. Shut them down. Simone is in the building. Me and Aunt Debbie had to get at her last night. Hey, Simone. And she shut us down, child. Hey, Cricket. All right, let's get into some real quick Bravo news. I want to know if you are excited about this. I am, based off of how Carlos King treated Monique Samuels. I am ecstatic to hear that she will be back on Bravo, making some real money, because you know Carlos paid them people scraps, child. Scraps, and he get 2-3 seasons out of one season's salary. It's crazy. But it was announced over the weekend that Monique Samuels is returning. And as you guys will see, this was, and shout out to the Bravo Shade Room, this was during the Pride Parade in Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. And let's take a look at Monique. I'm so glad she back. Welcome back. Look at Ashley. That's Ashley. Why Ashley got a fake beard, child? But here's the other picture. Here is Monique. What's her name again? From last season that was with the guy TJ. And TJ really like guys like Diddy do, in my opinion. Giselle, Wendy, Ashley. I can't remember the new girl's name, and I think they got another one. So I am happy for Monique. I am, and I can't wait to see what it's going to give. At one point, excuse me, a lot of us thought that Candace was coming back. And Candace, that's why Monique left, because of that exchange with her and Candace. Triangle tissue carrying Candace. And I like Candace. But I'm happy to see that she'll be back. Stacy, thank you. All right. Girlfriend, you say I really like Monique on Real Housewives of Potomac, more than Love and Marriage DC. Yeah, that wasn't a good fit for her. But Carlos promised her the world and that she would be the breakout star and all of that. And for those of you that, I don't know if you forgot, but she said Carlos treated her worse than any clear man, meaning the network, as far as Bravo. She might need the money. I hope she gives Giselle a run for her money. They said Robin might be back for an episode. Monique should be straight because Chris, well, I don't know. Maybe she said she wasn't asking for child support with him, but we'll see. Welcome back to Monique. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into some Sunny Minkx. Ooh, child, Sunny Minkx. First of all, congratulations to Moses. Moses has been released from doing his time. Let me stop this banner. And he's out. He's out. And Sunny made a post. Made a post over the weekend about her man, her man, her man. And I want to say this, Moses, if you ever hear this part of this live, if you don't stick by that ride or die, you better. Because there's a lot of people, myself included, that couldn't have done it, brother. Couldn't have done it, especially a couple months in being married. And there are a lot of people on social media that was saying the same. Sunny is a rider. Sunny is a ride or die. And I do absolutely believe that she was loyal to Moses while he was in there, all of the above. All I hope and pray for is, that they have a long lasting marriage. I also hope that Moses is done when it comes to how he was moving. Even Sonny said he had multiple women. Destiny said he had multiple women. Moses said he had multiple women. Hopefully, when he exchanged vows with Sonny, that part of his life is done. Time will tell. They had just gotten married, and then he, had to go ahead and sit down for damn near a year. But let me read what Sonny had to say. Then I'm just going to read what's been said online. The people, unfortunately, a lot of them aren't feeling it. But shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. They reposted what Sunny posted, and she said, "This road hasn't been easy. We've lost, we've cried, we've laughed, we've smiled, we overcame. It's been the longest 10 months ever, but now we're here. No more lonely nights, no more lies, no more rumors, and no more bars. Welcome home, Moses. My man is back. What they thought would unalive us only made us stronger." And yes, congratulations. Like I said, I'm sure that they both missed each other. Moses, you better not look at another woman, period, okay? Ever. Because Sunny held him down. She really, really did. The Sarah said that she's happy for Sonny and Moses. I hope she keeps her foot on Gizzy. Okay, you talk about Monique. And I agree with you, Brittany Janae. She does have her essential oils as well. So I think Monique is good money wise as well. And hey, if I could make a extra, I don't know what her salary is, but she probably getting at least 400,000-500,000. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll show up. And look, we do wish Sonny and Moses the best. But when I say we ain't synced Moses in a long time, child, when I say that people were dogging Sonny out over here in this comment section on Facebook, on other pages on reality TV, and I was like, damn, can she enjoy her husband? We know how she got there. I wouldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. But look, different strokes for different folks. In the beginning, I was firm on and still. Again, I wouldn't have done it, but I do wish them well. It is what it is. Bad now. Okay. But let me read you guys a couple comments and let me know your thoughts. If you want to come up here and give me your thoughts, I have another 15 minutes or so, and you can click the link. Feel free to do so. And if not, we're going to be up out of here. But if you have not hit the like button, please hit the like. Shout out to 429 of you joining me on this Monday. I appreciate you. But listen to this. This person, oh, I didn't mean to put a picture up. She said, girl, we don't give a F. Enjoy your love and lock up marriage and get away from us with this Apollo. Harsh. Next person said, laughing my ass off. He's exactly what she deserves. Love this for them. Wow. Next part, and look, while we're here, I'm gonna see if I can find one comment. This person, she acting like she won a prize and be doing this to get under Destiny's skin. She bragging about a man that just spent 10 months in lockup. Oh, okay. You won, sis, with the rolling eye emojis. Is this too harsh? Is all of this too harsh? This person sang, who made that song? I was gonna attempt to sing, but I'm not. Who made the song? She was a friend of mine. She left with my man. This person said she was a friend of mine. She left with my man. Was that Kelly Price? She lied, cheated, took all I had. This person said, please keep him so he don't mess up any other girl's life. This person said delusional. This person said he went to jail for violating probation and leaving his state to film the show with her like babes. You didn't think that they would find out you were filming? Okay, let's see. Girl, prison saved your relationship for an extra 10 months. I give you another year and a half. Damn. Not y'all got Kelly Price, thank you. Not y'all taking wages over here. I give you another year and a half. You will lose him the same way you got him. Bow and leave us alone, edges. Damn. Child, why they got Melody? Shout out to Melody Cherie. Why they got a male meme over here? What? Oh, child, people are messy. Okay, they got Nene. Get ready for the ride, Miss Mama, because he from my city, STL. He about to clown you so bad. Now look, the only reason why, because I was happy to see, because again, I know how much they both had to have loved each other. They got married, but again, for Sonny, she's a ride or die, and she rode for Moses. You hear me? So I was happy to hear that he's finally off. Hopefully, they'll get back on track as far as trying to have a baby and all of that. And again, I wish them a happy marriage, but it just felt kind of odd because not nan comment. I couldn't find one. Let me scroll again. I could not find one comment of anybody that was in support of Sonny and Moses. And that's kind of sad. Now, I will say this. People got a right to their opinion. And I think that this exchange that happened on social media was similar to the exchange that happened when Sonny and Moses story broke. And a lot of people, myself included in the beginning, was like, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. But they are married. They have moved on. Let these people live their lives. So I hope Sonny does not come out here and address anybody. I do know at one point Sonny said that she was gonna have Moses to get on live and talk about all the things. Sonny, don't do it, sis. Enjoy your husband. Enjoy your husband. That's just my advice. I wouldn't have Moses to come out here and say a damn thing, you know? So let's see. All of the cast except our girl MSR have arrest records. Team Mosun for me. Ooh, I pray these type of people never find me. I'm shocked no one made a bet on when he going back in. Yeah, it was brutal. So look, hopefully Sonny is still on her back, child, since Moses got released. I would probably deactivate my social media for a while and enjoy my man, like she said. But we all know how we learned of them, and it is a story. It is a story. It is a thing. But for me, kudos to Sonny and Moses. Enjoy your marriage. You know what I mean? The good thing is with Moses, that's it, Brittany Janae. With Moses serving the time that he did, I believe that now he's no longer on any type of probation or anything, which is good for them. Go ahead now and book that honeymoon. Go away. You and your man go on a vacation. Leave your cellular devices at home and F these people. This is husband and wife here, you know? So let's see. Liana said, yeah, them STL cats are interesting like that. He got her right where he wants her. Simple earth. All the while, she's still trying to stick it to Destiny. Well, did she say anything about Destiny? Did she? I know the exchange back. Look, I am so cut off, and I wasn't even gonna touch this, but I did feel a little sad for Sonny when I was reading the comments over on Reality Entertainment TV. That's the only reason why, I decided to come out and try to send them some positive vibes. But so I don't know if she said anything recently about Destiny or not. What I do know is that's over and done with. And we know how Sonny and Destiny, learned of each other and all of the above, but they married now. It is what it is. Wish them well. Wish them well. Yes, and I plan to watch. I can't think of the name. Sunshine or something. I'm not a big Tubi fan, but I heard it was good. So, Patroni Cuties, let me know if you guys want to watch that, and we can watch it together. And Brittany Janae, I agree. Now, look, I have always, anybody that I've ever been with, let me get Sonny and Moses off here, and then we're gonna leave. Anybody that I've ever been with, nah, ain't no private nothing. Because a lot of times, especially when it comes to men, they love to keep it private so the other women won't know that they got somebody. But in this case, absolutely keep it private. I would not bring any more um backlash or negativity or anything my way. Now, if she want to pop out with a post here and there when it comes to, her and her husband, so be it. But no, don't put Moses on a live so Moses can address anything that happened on that show. As of now, is it still a show? We don't even know, child. Did they put Love in Maritinesville on the back burner like they do the other shows, and it'll possibly come back on next year or the year after? Is there a show? So yeah, I wouldn't allow. Well, it's not like she can make him, but I wouldn't let my man click no live and address anything. Destiny who? Love in Marriage Huntsville who? It's behind them now. So kudos to Sonny and Moses. Enjoy your lives. Enjoy your lives. Okay. Right. Don't mention Destiny at all, child, because Destiny will say y'all groomed her, like she tried to do Mel and Martell. Don't say shit about Destiny Crazy Earths. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing to Destiny. Yeah. So it feels weird. Ooh, child, baby. Some Simone. So hold on, guys. Oh. Whew. Simone, I'm trying to find something else for you. I'm gonna go ahead. This for you and Bridget J.
Girl, what's going on?
Simone just said she just giving a little advice. She just giving a little advice. Simone said, I hope she had Simone, why? And I'm about to click in. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Simone, go away from me with this. Go away now. Simone said, I just hope she had them tested before they do the do. And look, just to keep it real, that may not be a bit. I'm gone. I'm gone. Is Don you here? Aunt Debbie, you watched it? A lot of people said that we can watch it. I was gonna ask you guys if you wanted to watch it. My sister told me it was good, but I saw so many reviews about Straw, and a lot of people said they sick of being traumatized and all of that, or sick of watching black women go through trauma. And on Debbie, yeah, we'll talk about it this week. Cutie Crew, we'll have a midweek members only, just a quick powwow, probably tomorrow on my lunch break. And let me know about it on Debbie then. But Sunshine the series is good. Okay. I know I was following Sunny, and I saw like a lot of the pictures and all of that she was posting. I forgot the legendary or historical place where they were. So kudos to them. He got him a good one. And when I say that, I'm talking about a good woman. I'm not saying a dummy. I'm saying he got him a good woman that was loyal and all of that. And Moses, don't F it up. Don't F it up. Because again, going based off of what Sonny said, she said you had 3-4 women a couple months before you guys got married. So cherish that woman. Because baby, I couldn't have. You wouldn't have seen me when you got out. I'm sorry. Let's see. What Brittany Janae say? Y'all messy. Oh, not Destiny on man 75. Child, do she got another man? Child, Destiny soulmate is Martell. Stop playing with folks. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, CC. If it's sad, if it's traumatic, if it's all of that, I may not be able to do it, Patroni Cuties. I need Tyler Perry to give us some boss moves. Give us some women that's out here. We get that a lot of us may have gone through traumatic. I just don't want to see it every show with Tyler. But anyway, speaking of Tyler, also this coming Wednesday, Patroni Cuties, Wednesday evening, we will watch Divorced Sisters together, and it'll be every Wednesday from now on. So join me on Patreon. I will post and we'll make sure the details are out there as far as the time and all of that. But this coming Wednesday, we're watching together. See, no, I ain't doing it, Mama V. I'm not doing it. If it's sad, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. Okay, TNTG mom said her daughter-in-law had a watch party. That was a hot topic on the radio this morning, how Tyler Perry always depicts black women. I'm over it now. Now, look, Tyler, we had the ghetto plays that I love. Baby, I probably synced in my Moses voice all of the Medea plays, but even when it came to that, at some point, I had to stop. At some point, it was just given the same. Let me get this off the screen. And we know that Medea gonna come out with the titties hanging to her knees and flapping around and all of that. Even that had become too much for me. And yeah, J28, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. We'll talk about this. Members only Thursday. And we'll let Aunt Debbie give us her thoughts, or any other cutie crew that have watched it. You guys can let me know. But if it's sad and down and I'm gonna leave depressed and no, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Okay. We're watching Wednesday Girlfriend Chronicles. What I do, Tara? All right, it's really good. Okay, we'll see what's going on in Las Vegas. Child, you go back and rewind, sis. I played the videos and all of that with the YouTubers. But real brief, quick briefing on it. Two YouTubers were unalived by another YouTuber, and allegedly, this all stemmed from them going back and forth, issuing copyright strikes against each other. And naturally, with the copyright strikes, videos were made, and it was a beef. And the YouTuber unalived the husband and wife, and it's sad. It's sad. Uh, Little sis, yes, we out of here, child. I know you said you was in your car or something early. I don't know, child. We out of here. It starts. Well, you can watch Divorce Sisters tonight after the BET Awards, but the normal night is Tuesdays. Now, we may not be able to do it live Tuesday because I am a mod for Pink Table Topics, and she goes live on Tuesday. So this won't be a live watch party, but we'll watch it together on Wednesday. And that is for Patroni Cuties. Patroni Cuties. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see. The movie was good, but it was surprisingly triggering. See, that's what I heard, triggering and traumatic, but it's still relatable. A lot of people have said that, but I look, child, I ain't in the mood to be triggered. I love Tyler Perry. He's awesome. I love that he's giving these black actresses not only parts but paying them well. I'm just tired of the sad stories. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I need the 688. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, I'm tired. I'm tired of being sad. We got to come out here and talk about these Negroes every day. You know what I mean? The DDGs of the world, and the Diddies and the Ray J's and the and then yeah, give us something positive. Give us a redemption from the start to end story, Tyler. Throw in a couple of those. You know? And that's what it is. That's what it is. He definitely knows his target audience. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? All right, join Patreon. You guys heard my sis Teresa, right? My cutie mod. It is $4.99. I think it's $4.99. So join them both. Join the Cutie Crew and Patroni Patreon membership. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll put both. If you want to join the Cutie Crew, here's the link. And if you want to join us on Patreon, where we watch our live shows, and the Cutie Crew has access to Patreon on Sundays for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if you're already a Cutie Crew member, you will have access to that. But everything else that we watch on Patreon will be for Patreon members only. It's $10 a month total, both memberships, 5 for one, 5 for another. And we spend hours together, okay? All right. Okay. Well, I thank you guys. I'm about to get out of here and eat something other than a handful of walnuts. That's all I've had. Cutie Crew, I have picked up our orders. The Cutie Crew is invading Vegas in September. So we have our t-shirts, we have our bags. I have several other surprises that I've already purchased myself out of my money, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But if you want to join us, now if you crazy, keep your earth at home. Now we don't want nobody coming as cray cray. There will be undercover security. There will be undercover security. But join us. September 18th through the 21st. And we're going to Grenada. However, we going, well, I don't know. Because we said last night, we may have to pump our brakes because of the, yes, little sis, I know. Okay, Face Speaks. I may watch it, child. I don't know. But we are going, it may be the U.S. Virgin Islands. We really want to go to Grenada or Jamaica, but with the orange man, and that's 2026. We're going to have to see. But join us and create some of these memories. Join the sisterhood. It's a couple brothers, but join the sisterhood. If you just down to talk shit, if you are down, love you, Simone. Thank you for stopping through. To build relationships, if you're down to be a support system to each other, we have sisters that's going through health challenges and deaths in the family and all of that, and we really just kick it and support each other. You know, when it comes to the mess, we try to do our mess out here. You know, we talk our shit out here, but we ain't talking about nobody when it comes to content creators back there, based off of, again, why? What I've been telling y'all from the beginning. This is how that shit could end. Now, that don't mean that you're scared. That just means that this shit ain't that serious for me at all. Well, I'm about to go back and forth with you, or where your crazy ass could run up on me and I just so happen may have to defend myself. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. Sammy, I can't wait either, sis. All right, guys. Thank you guys again. If you did not, shout out again to the Cutie crew, to the Cutie mods. Shout out to those that were watching from the bushes. Shout out to the replay gang. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. If you did not hit the like button on your way in, please make sure to hit that like button on your way out. Now, if it's some shit that happened out here, I may come back late tonight. I had a half day today. I got energy. But let me eat. So if something happened, I don't know. We may have us a late. We shall see. But I thank you guys for joining me. And I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.